Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Cheryce and today I will be sharing with you 4 tips that you need to know and have under wraps as an entrepreneur, as a mom, to be on top of your game at all times. Okay, so 4 tips that you need to master to be on top of your game at all time. So if you're an aspiring entrepreneur, if you're a mom, if you're already an entrepreneur and you are finding it very hard to keep up with the task, a lot of times we are so overwhelmed with things to do each day and we don't even know how to overcome that clutter rather, sorry. And so these 4 tips will help you to take care of that. But before we go forward, watch this intro. So let's dive in. The first step I have for you is you. It all begins with you. How you think, what you are able to do in this life has everything to do with your mindset. And cultivating, taking on, nurturing, maintaining a positive mindset is most important for you to take the first step forward. Believe in yourself. Yes, I know I can do this. However, I don't know how to get to the next step. You have to first believe in yourself. A lot of time we fail at stuff because we doubt ourselves too much, or we have an imposter syndrome is what we call it. um, when we think we see somebody else doing something else and they're doing so well, and you're saying, oh well, this what I'm doing today is doesn't seem enough. Listen, you are enough. A key thing about a positive mindset is always knowing that you are enough, and whatever audience that you are serving, you are one step ahead of them. So never put your dreams down because you think that you are never enough. And a lot of times, this is the one most common factor that holds us back in reaching our true potential. So the first thing is have a positive mindset. How you can do this? Do affirmations. Get a journal. You can start a gratitude journal. You can listen to videos that encourage positive mindsets. There are a lot of things that you can do to help this to improve. And if you take my business coaching one-on-one program, if you join that program, then in this program I teach you how to move forward, how to take on, maintain a positive mindset, and you can put your best foot forward. So if you want to know more about that, you can send me a message, comment in on the video, or follow me on socials and send me a DM. So this is what you need to do. Start with a positive mindset. Maintain a positive mindset. And that's your number one key to reach your true potential. The second thing is time blocking. Now, we all know that a lot of us find it so hard to stay on the schedule, and it's hard. But when you're a mom, and in addition to being a mom, when you're an entrepreneur, this is very important. You have to account for every second of your day, unless it's time that you schedule to have as free time. Okay, this is very important. I struggled with this, and sometimes I still do. Nobody is perfect, but this is very important to have maximum productivity. You need a time block. And basically, it's putting time aside for the things you have to do. So you're going to start timing yourself with the tasks that you do, and know how many time that you need to allot to this task that you may do on this particular day, or if it's something that you do every day, if it's feeding the kids, if it's doing your house chores, if it's doing calls with clients, whatever it is, if it's going out to run errands, if it's going out to do something for your business, this is time you need to set aside to get these things done. Time yourself to say what normally happen. If it includes going on the road, for persons who have brick and mortar, then you need to factor in traffic. Always ensure that the time allotted to do these tasks are realistic, because that's another thing. So time blocking is important. And the next thing to understand is delegating, right? When you delegate, don't stretch yourself too thin, but delegate. Whatever you can delegate, delegate it. Outsource it to somebody else, because you don't want burnout, and that's a dangerous thing. So always bear that in mind. And then we're going to go to the third tip for staying productive. The third tip that you need to take into consideration in being productive is planning ahead. And this ties in with number 2, where you time block. Now, if you can start a day before, a week before, however your time is, you need to plan ahead of the things you need to do, so you can, one, allot time effectively and realistically. You need to be able to know when you can break this, or if it's something that you can get done ahead of time, and then you free up some more space, maybe a free time for yourself, a walk, a jog, whatever it is, something to relax. But ensure that when you do these time blocks, that you are scheduling time to relax. Self-care is the best care, and please remember that. Don't push yourself to the limit where you're gonna break. Always take some time out for yourself. That is important, and it's not being selfish. If I had learned that earlier, then that would save me a lot of stress that I went through. But it's important to plan ahead. And our fourth tip is having proper systems and processes in place to help your business to flow, to help your life to flow. It makes it a world easier. It makes such a difference. So having systems in place, automation, this is a word that has been thrown around these days. Automation, having automated systems, having a process, SOP, for everything that you do, because guess what, sometimes these stuff are repetitive, and if it's something that you're outsourcing, if you have an SOP, you can easily give that to the person you outsource it to, so they can know what to do, what to expect. If it's someone that is assisting you, the SOPs and that standard operating procedure comes in very handy as well. So whatever process that you use to complete these tasks within your life, within your business, it's very important that you document them. Utilize Google Drive and just save them on a Google Doc, and ensure that they're there. You label them correctly, you organize your stuff in folders and stuff, and it works, trust me. And systems, oh my god, so my neighbors have some dogs, and these dogs always work like on the rapid. Every time you go on the phone, or if you're gonna record something, that's when they choose to always make noise. Anyway, so back to the tools. So the tools you need to automate your system, is it a organization tool, a software, something like Notion, something like Asana? If it's your email marketing process, ensure that you're not emailing your clients manually each time, but have a workflow in place that does this for you. Based on whatever action that the customer might take will trigger an email response. Put all these things in place to make your life much easier, that you don't have to be doing these things manually. And of course, this frees up more time for you in your business, whether this is time that you want to take to spend with your family, or whatever it is that you might want this time to do, is very, very, very important, and it does help, right? And in addition to tip number 4, I am going to say execute your plan. Now, whatever we do, we always have a plan from the start to the finish. And what is a plan if you're not going to execute? So, having a positive mindset, you time block, you plan ahead, and put your proper systems in place, and I'm sure that this execution will be amazing. That was your 4 tips on how to be productive as a mom, as an entrepreneur, and you can utilize those to kickstart your journey. Now, if you like this video, please hit that like button, and if you want to ask me something about business, about entrepreneurship, about being a mom, you can drop a comment below. Let me know what you want me to talk about on my next video, and share this video with your friend that you think this would be beneficial to, and your families, of course. And please remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my videos, because I can tell you there are some gems coming. If you are interested in becoming a business coach or becoming a coach and need help with getting your automated processes in place, getting your social media kickstarted, you can also DM me on socials at I am Cheryce, and you can join my business coaching program. It's called the Keen Academy, and we can talk more about that. Just DM me on socials, on Instagram or on TikTok. I is at I am Cheryce. So until next time, take care. Bye.